This mirror is just not going to cut it for the Dodge Ram. So we reached out to the team at Wolfbox, and they hooked us up with one of the G900 mirrors. Let's get this installed.
Go.
GPS. So stick it down here with the headliner, and then we'll come in just on the mirror. It just plugs into the top of the mirror. So you got 3.5mm jack. Come through up in this way. We have our power connection that'll go in behind the upper glove box. Okay, so we're going to put this over top of the existing mirror. So it's just going to line up. So it's going to line up like this. And then you just got to make sure your camera on the back is not touching the mirror itself. Just line it up, and then it comes with these nice straps. So what you do is you stretch them around itself. Take them like this, you hook them in, this, and then this goes around the back of the mirror and locks in like that, and you do 2 of them. And then that will hold the mirror nice and steady. You want to adjust it, just like adjusting your old mirror, just like that. So we'll go ahead and get this on. It comes with 2 different sizes of rubber. Just to make it a little bit tighter, you need. Pull them back, locks in. So on this side, it's actually really simple. And then you've got just easily adjustable, it's like a factory mirror. That's good. We'll get everything plugged in. Just close the top up. Get all this finish connected. We're going to go ahead and install the in-cabin camera. The good thing with this is you can mount it either way depending on what side you have it on the mirror. But it actually moves, so you can adjust up or down, which is nice. tuck the wires up on here, same as the other one. And we'll just feed the top of the mirror. So, you have cabin camera, and then you've got your mirror with the camera on the back side over there. And there's also an optional rear camera, and you get a front camera for these, but got all these plugged in, we'll get it turned on and see how it looks. And then the last step, now that everything is up, is just to wire in the ground, an accessory power, and then a battery power. So just 3 wires. They give you connections with fuses, which I'll show you, but then you need to go with the plug-in option that just plugs into the dash. So whatever's easier for you guys, but let's get these wired up and we'll get this powered on.